Waylon from the Zombie Star, and we have a variety pack of just some play boosters, starting with the most recent release, Avatar: The Last Airbender. We're going to go through these, see what we can find. Usually play boosters don't have some of the most high value cards, but doesn't mean that you can't find some good cards from play boosters. And we have a good mix of Avatar, Aether Drift, Spider-Man, some more Aether Drift, and even some Final Fantasy. So let's just go through them, see what we can find. For our Avatar Last Airbender play booster, we'll be looking for anything Wan Shi Tong or Avatar Aang or anything Badger Mole. Usually you won't find anything really high-end in a play booster that is in your collector boosters, but you really never know what you can pull in some of these packs. In my attempt to rip off this kind of like hanger, I did rip the pack, so let's just get into it. Haven't opened it, haven't looked at it, it's not a reseal. But let's just go ahead and finish this off and just get it opened. There we go. Starting off with our token creature, a dragon. And I think, yeah, these start from the back. Sometimes they're double-sided, and there is a food token on the other side. Alright, here we go. So we have Hog Monkey, a Gracer Leaper, Zhong's Deserters, Ostrich Horse, Rough Rhino Cavalry. Let me just make an adjustment here. Pretending Pox Bearers, okay. Platypus Bearer, Air Nomad Legacy, Boulder Ready to Rumble, Ty Lee, Artful Acrobat, Aang The Last Airbender, Phoenix Fleet Airship, and here's our foil. Love these designs, especially on the text. This is Aang's Iceberg, and this looks really cool. This is a rare. And we have a land. A basic land forest. Alright, moving on. Moving on, we have a play booster for Aether Drift. Let's go ahead and get this open. Looking for anything full throttle. Any of the foils or rares from the Aether Drift set. This comes with an art card. These are pretty awesome. I just love the way that looks. Alright, let's see what we got. Starting with Risky Shortcut, Pothole Mole, Keen Buccaneer, Daring Mechanic, Goblin Surveyor, Camera Launcher, Light Wheel Enchantments, Unswerving Sloth, Thundering Brood Wagon. Look at that mana cost. Stock Up, Intimidation Tactics, Monument of Endurance, Nimbled, Thopatrist, and this is our foil. This is a common, but it is a foil. And Scored Barrens as a land. Alright. Next, moving on to the Spider-Man set. Play booster for Magic the Gathering. Another very popular set, came out earlier this year. Here we're going to be looking for anything related to Spider-Man, Venom, Miles Morales, Gwen Stacy. For villains, Norman Osborn, Carnage. This is a really awesome set. Any of the comic book covers. Let's just see what we got. Again, your more higher end cards come in your collector boosters. These are just play boosters, but you can still find some really awesome cards in these packs. Starting off with our token creature, a human creature, and these are usually double-sided. On the other side, we have our treasure token. Here we go. Starting off with Subway Train, Merciless Enforcers, Wild Pack Squad, Whoosh, Angry Rabble, Venomized Cat, Gallant Citizen, Vibrant Cityscape, Superior Foes of Spider-Man, oops, Terrific Team Up. I have not seen this one. This is really cool. That is Venom, Miles, and Spider-Man all together. This is an instant. This looks really cool. It is not a foil. This is just a common card. And Flying Octobot, Sandman, Shifting Scoundrel, and our foil is Swarm Being of Bees. This is a really cool card. It's just a common. And we get a foil land, a mountain. Alright. Okay, next we're going to open a pack of the Aether Drift Play Booster. This is our second pack. We have one more that I went ahead and mixed in this variety. And we're looking for anything that is Gear Hulk. Of course, I'm still looking for a full throttle. Possibly a foil full throttle. But let's see what we get in this Play Booster. Again, your Play Booster is not going to have your higher end cards, but you never know what you're going to find. And this pack was a little bit harder to open than the other packs. Starting with our token. Our token card is a Thopter, which is a flying token artifact creature. It's pretty badass. These are usually double-sided. And on the other side, we have a treasure token. So let's see what we have in this Aether Drift set Play Booster pack. The Prow Catcher Specialist, Packdole Terror. Some of these are so hard to pronounce. The Venom Sack Lagok, Midnight Mangler, Voyager Quick Welder, Scrap Compactor, Light Wheel Enchantment, Terrain World Tyrant, Tune-Up. This is Triox Sordid Tyrant, Roadside Blowout. Whoops. Skyseer's Chariot. And here is our foil. This is a common Light Shield Parry. This looks really badass though. Blossoming Sands, and that's for Aether Drift pack. Next, we're going to open up a Final Fantasy Play Booster. Really excited for this one. The last Play Booster that I opened, I was able to pull a Buster Sword, which was valued at $70 at the time. So really excited to see what we're going to see in this Final Fantasy Play Booster. So let's just see what we have. Not really sure what else we're looking for. I know Chocobos are a big thing, but you're not going to see your higher end Chocobos in any of the Play Boosters. We're starting off with a Final Fantasy art card, and let's see what we have. Not sure what this is or who this is, but the art is really badass. Alright, here we go. Starting off with a Coral. Call the Mountain Chocobo. Anything Chocobo seems to be high value in this set, but probably just a very common card. This is a Quetrub for rare. Goobboo Gardener. Okay. Scorpion Sentinel. White Mage's Staff. Magic Pot. Battle Menu. Thieves Knife. This is Gladiolus Amicitia. Side quest, raise a chocobo. This just looks cute. Sierra Farron. And our foil is a common Rook turret. It looks pretty badass. And we have a mountain land, very unique mountain looking land from the Final Fantasy Play Booster set. Our last pack is our third Aether Drift Play Booster. Still looking for anything Gearhulk, any rare mythic foils that we can find in a Play Booster. These Aether Drifts are easier to open from the bottom. Starting with an art card. Starting to realize that packs either start with art cards or with tokens. Let's see what we have. Oh, this is gorgeous. Don't know what this is, but this is a beautiful card. Alright, let's see what we got. We got Brightfield Mustang. This is Prowlcatcher Specialist. Packdoll Terror. Venom Sack Lagak. Midnight Mangler. Light Wheel Enchantments. Aether Jacket. This looks pretty cool. Rangers Refueler. Earth Rumbler. Pit Automaton. Apocalypse Runner. Oil Deep Gearhulk. So we're looking for Gearhulks. Not sure what this is worth. This is just a common, but we will definitely look it up. This is not a foil or borderless. And for our foil, we have a Stampeding Scurryfoot. Badass looking card. And at the end, Wind-Scarred Crag. Alrighty, that's all we have for this time. I'm Waylon from the Zombie Star. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.